Alright. Sorry. I am, in weird half family mode. Because I know I'm going to dinner with my aunts and my aunt and cousins. But she also just invited me to like leave at like noon, which is in 2 hours. But then if I go at noon and drive up, I'm likely not coming back until after dinner, which is at it starts at 6:30, so I won't be back until 8. I don't really want to leave Hazel alone for 7 to 8 hours. So, like, half figuring that out. So it could just be a super short stream, and it is what it is. But that should be fine. We should have a normal stream. I didn't feel comfortable leaving in 2 hours and leaving Hazel alone for 7 to 8 hours, and that's basically what I said. The baby. She is outside right now, though. Going good, baby girl. Still a little sunny out, so I still gotta make sure she's not whining to come back in and forget about her. When there's shade on the patio, it's fine, but when it's still sunny on the patio, it's sorry, I'm still texting my aunt. When it's still sunny outside, I gotta worry about her still. But when it's not, when it's in the shade, it's not as bad. Well, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Okay. I'm still gonna be distracted for like another like 2 or 3 minutes. I started streaming an awkward time. I started stream, looked at my phone, and noticed my aunt texted me about what's going on, and then I start like I'm here now. Sarah, thank you for the Prime for 2 months. I hope your day is going well. Happy Turkey Day. As I wait for the last sensual text to come in. For those who celebrate a Happy Turkey Day. Tomorrow we're doing turkey. Oh, doing even more turkey tomorrow? Actually, we're kind of just going to like a restaurant tonight. An actual turkey day. Are we going out today and tomorrow? Why are we going? Okay. Tomorrow is the mother's birthday. Be there. I can't say no to free food. We love my aunt. Michelle's great. We love Michelle. My mother's sister. Oh, okay. Now I can focus. Alright. I think ads already played. Yeah, I can't even run them. Oh well. Music, flies, grant, tidal wave, routers, hurdle, avalanche, download, torrent, desktop, drills, confections, swelling, outpouring, saws, documents. I mean, like, these are like computer stuff. Downloads is also there. It would be torrent downloads. Music you download. You got routers as well. Reels, saws, files. Swelling seat. I don't know what this is. I thought maybe it would be like another one. Outpour sea. Is it sea swelling? Tidal wave. File, drills, saw, right? You file something, you drill into something, you saw something, you know? Music, grands, tidal wave. Like, it cuts away at stuff. Routers, hurdle, avalanche, downloads, torrent, desktop. Sea swelling, like, it might be sea swelling because that's like, that might be referred to, like, I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm assuming like it could be like erosion in some way. That would be my guess. Brands, music, tidal wave. I mean, tidal wave can be erosion, but I just don't see it. Routers, hurdle, avalanche, downloads. I know it's these three. I just don't. The last one. And then it's probably routers, torrent, download. It's probably tidal wave, avalanche, sea swelling, maybe. I don't know what grands is supposed to be. But it's probably tidal wave avalanches like natural disasters. I assume sea swelling is a type of natural disaster. I just don't know what convections are. I don't know what this is. And I don't exactly know what this is. And maybe there's a different term for this that I don't know. And I don't really understand grands. I'll look it up. I don't think I'm getting anywhere at this point. I need to know what the words mean to do anything. Swelling sea. We refer to ocean swelling, which is a large regular waves created in the distance by storms that can travel across. Yeah, I would say that's like a natural disaster. Convections are sweet food preparations often made with high sugar content that includes a wide range of candies, chocolates, cakes, and pastries. I looked everything up and I didn't really get the answer I was looking for. Hurdle. Didn't really get anything. Plus, if torrent is not what I think it is, because when I think of torrent, I think of torrenting. File, drills, saws. Oh, isn't like maybe we're talking about the router tool. Yeah, that would make sense. I was thinking computer routers. I just can't imagine it's anything but this. I mean, this said it was like a sweet pastry. What happens if we're talking about like 100 grand bars here? This is not grand. Desktop. Documents. Downloads. Torrent is still on the board. Torrent, download. Torrent music. A lot of people do. I guess not as much as now because Spotify's a thing, but torrenting music used to be very popular for the iPod. Hurdle. These are all like computer stuff. One away. I mean, like, I just don't know what is the one away. It's just music. But like, which one is it? Not. I feel like desktop doesn't fit of these three. But it's like, I just don't know. Main folders in a computer.
Okay, I guess that makes a little more sense. Purple stupid. I mean, like, I was thinking more like downloads with desktop. Well, I'm sorry, I was thinking more like downloading stuff, like you torrent something, you download something, like documents file, I don't know. But this makes sense, and then... Sure. I don't know, I'd say music instead of torrent. I mean, I just, like, I only know torrent from torrenting. I didn't know it, like, would mean this. So. Whatever. Weird fish. What did that even be? What would that even be? Ghost fish. It could be ghost fish. It could be wood skip. Honestly, that could have been a snapper. I think snapper is just like an easy guess because I can't identify it right off of rip. And snapper would give me the most info. Honestly, it could be a smallmouth as well. One of the easier fish. So it's not summer. It's not summer, fall. It's is ocean, but it's any weather. And it's probably, actually, I don't know how many any times there are. So it's just herring then, right? Because herring's the opposite. Herrings, I think it's just herring. No, still wrong with the seasons. Location would be wrong if it was a night market fish. What other answers do we have here? What is a spring/winter fish? Actually, it's either only spring or only winter. Can't be fall, summer. And then saying that I got a 50-50 on herring. So it has to either be only spring or only winter. Ocean fish. That's caught in any weather. So no. Anchovies fall. No. Sardine is fall. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Summer. Guess this. Nope. Nope. Well, this is... No, this is summer, so no. No, no. This is also fall. This is... I didn't feel like this, but I gotta keep in mind this. No, 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 no. Am I stupid? That did not feel like a super cucumber. Is it flounder? Is flounder spring only? I think it's flounder. It's not. Flounder is spring though, so it's winter. Is it a night market fish and it's just the location's just being stupid? Because none of the times have lined up. Okay, so yeah. It's winter. It's specifically a winter ocean fish. What is a winter ocean fish? You cannot convince me it is fucking squid. That was not a squid. That pattern was not a fucking squid. There's no way that pattern was a squid. No. Like, look at this. It just, like, already moves so much more. I mean, it was, like, look at the launch. It just didn't move like this. I was just not convinced. Embarrassing. I did not feel like a squid, so. I actually really don't need these documents open. Because I am going to just have a timer go back to 0. I am just gonna be practicing Ginger Island today. Gonna do our Ginger Island practice. Oh, and lovely, our save file did not work correctly. I thought you had to change the internal number. But I think that broke the game, so. I'm trying to change the seed of the file. By the way, in the back. So it's like, this is the same file that we're practicing on the last 2 days, but we're just reverting back to right before Ginger Island. And then on top of that, I've changed the seed of the file so we have different enchants, and we'll probably do a little bit of the island room as well, just to make it a little bit more random, so it's not like I'm practicing the same Ginger Island every single time. But before I get started, I am gonna pee. Also, Steelkiss, thank you for the 10 months. I was not looking at chat because of the connections. It is greatly appreciated. Happy Turkey Day to you, too. We love turkey. Where's my baby? You're so attention starved. No attention from my assignment.
I just don't know if the file or I actually correctly changed you on your roll. Can't take that outside. Okay, you're gonna chew on it on my bed. That's fine. It's better than you just licking my sheets. Gotta hold on to it. There you go. Yeah. It's no fair. My chair has wheels. I can't play tug of war when you have a bed that doesn't move versus a chair on wheels. Blueberry, thank you for the 19 months. I hope you're having a good turkey day. Kidnapping the streamer. Okay. Let's get some practice in. Let's see if I can remember how to do this blindly. My inventory is going to be the most annoying part of all this. Having wheels, it does. It is, but we love her, so. Ginger Island today. Gonna be running through Ginger Island for basically the rest of the week. It was actually midway through 1.6. It wasn't actually right at the beginning of 1.6. What else do I need to bring? Oh, I guess I don't have any of that.
I'm in no hurry on this day, by the way, since I have to stay awake until noon for Gus. So it doesn't even matter if I'm at the boat right away or not. It makes no difference. Oh, I forgot. One important thing. Not a huge deal. Again, we have so much extra time on this day. As long as almost everything's organized, we're fine. I don't know if the seed actually changed for the slight edit that I did in the save file. I guess we'll see if we get the dwarf hammer or not, but so for context of like why I'm waiting outside and just opening up some of these NPCs' doors. Essentially when you get 2 hearts with an NPC, you're able to enter their room. If you don't open their door when you have 2 hearts with them, you then if you lose the 2 hearts with them, you then don't have access to their room. But if you've opened their door and you lose 2 hearts with them, you have access to their room. I don't know, is it on the opening up of the door? I have to look through the cheat menu here. Like, yeah, I have access to Emily's room now. That check mark means it's permanent, even if I don't have the hearts, which is why you see me do, or just like open up some of these NPCs' rooms. Like I'm gonna do the same with Gus here super quickly. Now I have access to Gus's room. And these are important because keys to the town doesn't affect rooms. So now I have access to those 5 NPCs' rooms. And they're normally really annoying NPCs to get access to because you have to wait until noon for them to leave their rooms on their birthdays. But now I can just enter immediately at 6 a.m. and not have to think about it, which will save me time. And that is the thought process behind it. And I get the 2 hearts with all the NPCs from the bulletin board reward, which gives you 2 hearts with all known non-marriageable NPCs. Otherwise, I would use it for the spouses as well, but unfortunately, it does not work for the spouses, so. I just don't need Monster Musk. Oh, I forgot to buy the quality fertilizer, right? What's my 2 missing spots? I guess it is Monster Musk. Well, it should be Monster Musk and Fiber, right? And then this is supposed to be a staircase. This looks right. We'll see if I'm forgetting anything. This looks right, though. Gems, you just don't have inventory room for the gems. You just hope you get them from the mines. You don't do the gem bird until after you come back and do the funny quest anyways. So it's chill. I am going to be doing a little bit of cheating here because I need the quality fertilizer inventory room. Or I haven't bought it because I forgot to. Buy it now, but I want to leave immediately, so. I feel like putting this on 5 during the segment's actually kind of useful. Five's like a hotkey I can reasonably hit, and it's really annoying to press tab for the watering can when in the mine or volcanoes. And I don't need staircases anytime soon. So it's like, it just makes sense to put it on 5 here and then move it. I wonder if these stay. I don't plan on logging anytime soon. But I need the fiber, so that's why I'm picking all this up. guess I'm supposed to just have the inventory room. I'm just stupid and I forgot to place down the 2 big chests and drop everything. I'll just come pick this up. Walnuts. Guess I was probably supposed to put the fishing rod away, but it's fine. Floor 1 based off of the seed. I feel like I didn't actually end up changing the seed. Oh, you do need a full watering can for that. Okay, did not know. Oops. Pineapple seed. I can't remember if this was floor 1 or not. I think it was, though. I don't think I changed the seed. Darn. Yeah, I remember this floor. Got our bat. Good. Want to make sure we're picking up mushrooms. Yeah. I mean, the rare chests and common chests might slightly change. Like a common chest might be a rare chest if the day itself was like luckier, or I got a better daily luck, because that can happen. But the context, like if it was a rare chest before and it's a rare chest on this file, it would give the same loot. Like I should have a rare chest on the last floor here, and it should give me a ostrich egg, if I remember correctly. The only major difference is the fact that we won't get the same cinder shard spawns, and I got like 4 dragon's teeth from lava lurkers throughout the run, and we're just not gonna get those because that was extremely lucky. We got 1 walnut from rocks, 0 from enemies, 0 from... was that an enemy walnut or was that a barrel walnut? From rocks. From enemies. From rocks. Yeah, this is a rare chest, so I should get an ostrich egg from this. I think that's seeded, but I don't think the... How do I explain that one? So the tiles of which a walnut will drop is consistent. So if a mussel spawns on the same tile as it did last time on the same day I break it, it will give me a walnut. But I'm pretty sure the spots at which the mussels spawn is based off of your ever-changing RNG instead of the constant RNG. It's probably based off of like the in the moment RNG would be my guess. I'm like an hour down on this day because I skipped an hour forward. It'll be her first Thanksgiving with us. Because we got her at the start of this year. She hasn't even had a Christmas with us yet. We got her in January. But she is 2 because she was a year when we got her. Or most likely a year. We don't know her actual age. They assumed she was probably just a little over one. She was anywhere between 1 or 2 years old, so we just said 1. Well, with the family, yes. Saying that my sister is currently driving to Pennsylvania right now, and I'm going to be leaving for dinner at about 6:30. And then tomorrow, I'm not even going to be streaming. I'm going out again at like noon. And the baby girl won't be a part of any of those trips. Together. We don't care though. I never crafted the iridium sprinklers. That was why I had an extra spot. Inventory. Fine, I don't need them anytime soon anyway, so I guess. How slow you have to plant this. I hope you guys are very annoyed about the one very obviously missed spot that I've just now noticed. Probably another one that I'm not noticing. But don't care, didn't ask. Oh, bozo. I need to get the tents. Do not care, did not ask. Yeah, I definitely didn't change the seed. Do walnuts from barrels. Free from enemies. I think that's all 5 from... I believe that's all 5 from rocks. think there's one more from enemies, but like we're just gonna get that by default with the amount of enemies I'm like killing. So it's just trying to get I believe 3 more walnuts from barrels. Might just be 2. Forgot what number I was on. That wasn't the last. Happy Thanksgiving. I believe there's 2 more walnuts from barrels left, but it just might be 1. I need to do a better job at keeping track. Yeah, I'll have to spawn in the stuff. I tried to change it, but I forgot how. I thought I did change it, but I didn't change it properly, I guess. Trying to randomize it. I'll randomize it next time. But yeah, I'll have to spawn the stuff in. Not a huge deal. I think there's just 1 more walnut to be found from a barrel. And potentially 1 from enemies, but I don't think so. time. Got one dragon's tooth from an enemy, at least. Power hammer. I did get 2 dragon's tooth from that. I figured I just got the low drop chance of it doubling. Come on. I believe that is every golden walnut. We are gonna have to punch it in. I'm just curious if I can get a attack enchant on this hammer and how funny would it be? Is that like good enough? It'd be like semi-insane in a natural run, no? Ideally, you just use one. Because it's different every time. And I'd use it like right off of rip when I would be experimenting with it. Like, I already know I have to spawn in Cinder Shards here, so it's kind of just like, whatever. It's the 11th enchant, which normally would kill a run, by the way, but I would be able to tell if it's 11th or the 11th enchant like super early. So that's why I can get away with this. I'm just continuing it because, you know, we'll do one. It is what it is. Let's say we had like 5 left over. I'm supposed to do this. Actually, no, I'm not. Back in part of a hibernation. Spawn in old slither legs. Ruby East. Well, that's a waste of a coffee, but whatever. I'll try to make somewhat of use out of it and fix the 2 seats. East. What are you elongating for, huh? Really? Aquamarine up north. gonna spawn this in before I forget. Top left. Bottom right. It does look like the same node spawned for the person who asked earlier about the muscle nodes. It does actually look like the exact same node spawn. I thought they would be with like the in the moment spawn, but maybe they're actually seated. I truly don't know the answer, but two. We have 2 of the 5. Or maybe just the starting ones are the same, because I don't remember the ones that like just spawned now are being the same. Would be interesting, but I guess it would make sense if just like the starting ones that spawned on the farm were the same and based off of the seed. Was it this one or the one below? Whatever. 3, ha ha ha. They respawn quite quickly if you just break a few, so it's not a huge deal. Your brain telling me not to waste a bomb, but like, let's be real, who cares? Okay, that's all 5. hopefully we can go on the Thursday here. Hopefully it's not raining tomorrow. You're like about to shove one of my pillows off my bed, baby girl. Cool. Uh-oh. Not just for you, I'll fix it. My bones on button's not working. Not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to manually play it. No, do not open that. Like it's not plugged in. There you go. Literally just had to plug it and unplug it and plug it back in. Can I stop getting tilapias and give me... I need a blue discus at some point here. Oh man, oh man. I'll need a spine. So 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. count. I got it earlier. Should have all 5 then. Unfortunately, I might be running a little late on this day. Hopefully we can make it. I just need to be able to make it into Willie's by 5. That's the only thing that matters. Three hours to do the quest line. Everybody's open. I think it took me an hour just to get to Kent. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time here. I needed to dip earlier. Should be fine. We just gotta get to George. And then the wizard. Like 30 minutes to George, 30 minutes to the wizard, 30 minutes back. We have like 20 minutes in game to spare. We have an hour 30 to get to the wizard and then back to Willie's. Good day though. Note to self, the latest I can leave is literally 2. Even that is cutting it majorly close. I might even need to spawn in the gems. I don't think I picked up the gems while in the mines. Normally I would pick them up back at the house. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to pause the time here. I wouldn't make it. Okay, so I have to leave by like 1. Note to self. If I want to make this trip, I have to leave by 1. Interesting. Because I just remembered I needed to. I need to craft 2 of those. And then, what else did I need? Oh, the gems. My bad. Because I'll have, like, time later in the day here. So I don't need to, like, hard force to do everything in the morning. I'll have time to run back. I really need it. So I really need to leave by like 1 at the latest.
Good to know. Good to figure out at a practice run too. Because if that was a real run, the run would have just died on the spot. Now, unless if I like forget something to, or forget to put something in a machine and I need it for like crafting the day of, fairy dust is not useful, but it's I needed to craft it once, and then obviously the walnuts, but now I don't actually utilize fairy dust for anything. Doing pretty good. We're basically have everything.
Did I lose this? Finally, baby. Can't reach far enough over belly rub. Oh, fine. Hell yeah. Where's the motor? Bumbo. Bumbo juicy. I'm standing on water. Alrighty. Water walking potion, true. Let's play a game. Do I need to pick up anything from the mainland here? I don't think so. I'm just gonna double check. I have a little bit of time. And I guess I can just bring over, like, the remaining junk. I guess if I need an extra spot, I can leave the monster musketon today. Now that I think about it. Oh, man. Alrighty. Time for Ashley making new progress into practicing, because I actually have not practiced past this point yet. But I am willing to do the Danger in the Deep monster eradication. I think I'm going to definitely skip slimes, because I'm good right now. But this part actually needs to be practiced. I should practice up until slimes, because like this is actually like consistent. Wow, this is lucky. Literally instant practice. And I need you. Oh, so if I went all the way until the end of slimes, the baby girl wouldn't be happy, because that would definitely go into her walk time. She still doesn't know what walk means. She knows the B word, but not the W word. Well, I can't say it, otherwise she's going to... Actually, I don't really mind if she goes on the balcony. You want to go on the balcony? Huh? The balcony? Barking. Girl. Just a baby. He likes to be free-ranged. Oh boy, we get to bring it out, chat. It is year 3 still. We are on the 22nd, and we are on floor 7. Oh, chat, do you remember if it's the top or the bottom tile of the auto petter I have to kill it on? Where does Blade render it, from the top or from the bottom? Me forgot. Surely it's rendered from the bottom. I guess I could figure it out pretty quick. Open up the map predictor. and see which tile overlaps with what. It's the top, actually, because the bottom overlaps with something else. The top tile, which means we need to kill him on that tile. No, you fucking walked over, you bitch. Oh. On to the next. I should have surrounded him instead of just trying to just knock him into the corner. I wanted to do it slightly quickly. Fine. And that is how you get an auto putter. If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to kill these guys on the way down. Probably only when I see a bunch of groups, though. Can I use this? I mean, we could. I mean, I would have to kill the entire floor, though. And everything on it. Just wouldn't be that efficient. Definitely worthwhile to take ladders down, though. Try to get to the floor. At 45 here over and over again. Get a ladder ticket. If not, whatever. Uh, 48. It is in line with this rightmost. Down. Here, buddy. Cool. Got our 2 auto putters. What's the logic behind that? Well, just like crates, boss enemy drops are seeded to the day. Tile location and floor number. So, Blade ran a script that made a image of every single floor for every single day in about a 2-year range. So I can just essentially index search for it in files. So I have about 56,000 pictures on my desktop purely to figure out what tile I have to kill an enemy on to specifically get the auto putter, because it's much more consistent than trying to brute force them from Bog Caverns. Basically, it's doing what the Blade's predictor can just instantly tell me, with basically searching it up with a giant picture cheat sheet instead. You're not allowed to use the predictor during the run, but like obviously I can look at images. So literally I'm just looking at images is the thought process behind it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not really a trick. It's literally just a note sheet, essentially. The grand scheme of things, that's essentially all it is. I would be shocked if that was not bugs and dust sprites instead, so I'm gonna continue killing dust sprites.
The only thing I hate about the monster floor on 48 is the fact that I can never get to 49, and 49 is always pretty crazy for Dust Sprite spawns. Because I already have a pretty low amount of ladders due to how early I got this Skull Cavern, or I'm sorry, this Danger in the Deep quest. So I don't want to just like waste ladders here. I hardly have enough to already get to floor 120. Wanted to kill those guys, but unfortunately the opportunity never happened. I tried to right click and it made me take the ladder. Not very fun. How many more I need to kill? Yeah, I felt like I've killed a lot so far, but I don't really know the timings anymore. I guess I'm gonna take a guess that I didn't actually have any coal when I started this day and just put everything away. So if that's the case, and it's a 50% chance, I've probably killed around 170. I'm sorry, 270 at this point. I'm just gonna look. I don't really care. Yeah. That's about right. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it is slightly less than normal, but it's about right. They're about to be as expected. We're just not gonna have the burglars rig for a little bit on this day. Oh, I know why I'm behind on dust sprites. Because of my PB, I had, oh, I should actually check the bulletin board. In my PB, I had to kill, 50, skeletons early. And on my way laddering down to 70, I killed, like, 150 dust sprites. Or some bullshit. You know? So that's why I'm actually behind on dust sprites, which makes sense. Or quote-unquote behind. Realistically, I'm not. Because I technically lose time to having to go to 70 early. Big bugs have such a disgusting amount of HP. Can't even one tap it.
mean, we're just mass murdering enemies for monster eradication. We're not looking for anything in particular. I actually don't know if they're on the boards or not, but you can do them. I've done a run before. They're lower. You can't do as much overlap as you think you can. You would also have to multiplayer reset for the fucking books, which is a nightmare. Be competitive. The fact, yeah, the skill books. You don't actually have to get any of the power books in the game. You don't have to interact with books whatsoever to get perfection in this game. I only read the useful power books like move speed. But yeah. You have to reset for skill books. that. Can you not heal the entire HP bar, please? Thank you. That's a lot. I don't need any more auto petters, so I can just kill these 2 boss slimes. Radioactive bar is actually kind of useful. Oh, my baby. I'm sorry. I hear you. She looked at me in the eyes of the betrayal, not because I didn't let her in right away, but I touched her water bowl to make sure she had water and then pet her head afterwards with a wet hand. How dare. I mean, it was a wet finger, but I still, like, you know. At her head. It's only 1. A potty in the morning. Let me finish the stream and then we can go. I'm almost done. Doing the monster eradication course. Because after this, it would just be waiting for, it would just be sleeping weeks and waiting for, access to the Skull Cavern Invasion quest to happen. Oh, that's real. Perfection speedrunning. So you know what perfection is in Stardew Valley? I mean, it's essentially the 100% category of the game. And it's 16 hours long. So, kind of hard to remember a 16-hour long run when you haven't ran it in 6 months. So I'm just practicing a majority of the days and seeing if I can't find optimizations. Make it go faster. Pizza's alright. I think it's vastly overrated. I think it's a pretty mid food overall. I don't hate it. I'll eat pizza, but it's never going to be my first choice. Spark crabs are definitely one of the more infuriating ones to get. They're a little annoying to spot, and sometimes they're just like annoying to kill because of their invulnerability state. And not enough of them like spawn at a time. Like, is it really worth walking all the way over here for just one? You know? I really like not kill enough, or was I just not paying attention? Ladder is certainly possible. I should really pick up earth crystals. It's the only time I get a bunch of them. That's my preferred way of playing Stardew Valley. I find playing it casually or modded very boring. I'll drop the fiber. I don't want to, but buy it later if needed. Speedruns and challenge runs. I have to check. There's just no way. Like, I swear if I have to kill one more crab, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Eight. I don't need this. Three. Over here. That's why I hesitated. 4. There. 5. 6. 7. It is. That's why, yeah, that's why I do challenge runs and speed runs, because if I were to just not, it would get boring. No. Why I do things certain ways. I just realized I never restarted the timer after I went to go pick up the baby girl, but it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say soon. Soon is a, people who said soon are vastly overestimating how fast it takes CA to develop things. He definitely prematurely announced it compared to other updates. For sure. I would not be surprised if the new update didn't come out for another year to 2 years at this point. Like, if you consider a year or two close, then sure. But that's like the earliest. there's a high chance that it doesn't come out until after Haunted Chocolatier comes out, and I don't even think Haunted Chocolatier is gonna come out until like 2027, 2028. It's just, yeah. I mean, how long did 1.6 take to develop? Like it was over like a year and a half to almost 2 years, right? He just kept adding shit and adding shit. Until it got to the point that it was. Oh, he's not. He hasn't been a one-man team since 1.3. Which came out, what, like 7 years ago? This game hasn't been solo developed for over 7 years. That's just a false statement. People don't understand. He's had a team help him since 1.3. He had help in 1.3 making it multiplayer, and then after that, he's always had help with, he's always had somebody helping him with writing the code. He's always been the idea person, you know, in terms of like, oh, hey, I've done all the music, I've done all the pixel art, I've done all of this, but implementing it, he's had help with since 1.3. That said, 1.6, he said he's taking a more of a creative director role, so he's probably for once not going to be doing all the pixel art. I don't think he'll ever let anybody else do the music, but pixel art and ideas will be different for 1.7. I think they were already kind of not fully his for 1.6. 1.6 felt extremely modded in a way of like the stuff added where it felt like kind of just add-on mods in a lot of ways. But CA has explicitly said he doesn't really play with any gameplay mods for the purpose of like having them distinction or between vanilla and that. But I know one of the members who made Stardew Valley Expanded was a part of his team for 1.6, so that's probably a reason it did feel slightly more modded than the previous updates. Or at least modded ideas, quote unquote. I just read his blog. No, he doesn't really post often. Okay, at this point, it's literally just doing volcano runs for Dragon's Teeth and Cinder Shards. Or not even Cinder Shards at this point, but for, the thing. I think I'm good then. I mean, it takes a while to develop stuff, and sometimes, I personally think the game is just, like, complete. I would have been completely content with Stardew Valley as it is, without 1.7. It is literally hundreds of hours of gameplay while just playing casually without having to do anything in particular. With, like, most people taking upwards to, like, 200 hours on their, like, very first playthrough. And then, obviously, you can run it again on a different farm. And, or, you know, marry somebody else, do Joja Mart, go for all achievements, go for perfection. By the way, when I say 200 hours, like, most of the people who play 200 hours don't even get perfection. That's, like, 200 hours for the community center for a lot of people. So it's like, does it really need more content? Like, it's 200 hours. Sure, I condense perfection into 16 hours, but it's like similar to Minecraft. Minecraft's any percent is literally 7 minutes, but most people take several hours to kill the Ender Dragon when they're trying to do it, like, quickly. But most people play, like, you know, the Minecraft week, or the Minecraft week phase. Hi, maybe. I'm playing tug of war with the dog. Yeah, it's kind of just how it is. Not pulling back very hard. Huh. Yeah. I'm gonna drop it if you eat it over the bed. Are you gonna smarten up? Are you gonna scooch back? You can't bring that outside. No. You've dropped it before, and Brittany had to go and get it, and I'm not gonna... oh. Kind of hard to play tug of war when you're half on my bed and half on my thighs.
think she's gonna get to bring it outside, but yeah, I mean, it's just whatever pace you want to play at. It's just how it is, you know. Okay. I'm gonna go get some lunch because I would like to eat lunch before I have to wait until 6:30 for dinner. But yeah, I'm gonna peace. I also need to take her out at some point. So, yeah. GG's, good practice. We'll probably run it back again tomorrow, doing that same thing with hopefully a slightly different seed. If I can figure that out. But yeah, I will not actually be on tomorrow. Sorry, we'll be on Saturday. Because I am going to my aunt's place tomorrow afternoon for I don't know how long. So, my bad. Tomorrow off. Well, I'll be back on Sunday. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the support. Hopefully, the video should be out tomorrow. Hope. I only have to put in music, and I have to make one slight edit, which is the easiest part. And then I need to make the thumbnail. But yeah, should be out tomorrow. Cool. I got nothing else to say. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Happy Thanksgiving for whoever celebrates it. And yeah, later. Peace. She just, what is wrong with you? She's crazy.